សូមជើញអង្គុយ
President, please be seated. The chamber is now back in session. Before the break, the chamber received an email in English from Defense Counsel for Nguyen Chia requesting for the testimony of civil party to TCCP 1064
that is to be held after the Pyumban break. And in order to clarify the matter, I'd like to hand the floor to Judge Fans to clarify this request. Judge Fans, you have the floor.
Thank you, President. Yes, the Nguyen Chia team has indeed sent an email to the parties and the court alerting us to the existence of previous record, the DC Chem interview of the upcoming civil party, and has asked to be allowed to make submissions. In order to avoid 2 rounds of submissions, we suggest that you make the 2 obvious submissions, one being 87.4 to admit the document and the second to postpone at the same time, then we can comment also at the same time. The floor is given to the Nguyen Chia defense.
Thank you, Judge Fens, and good morning, Mr. President, judges, parties, and everyone in the courtroom. As we said in our email, we've just discovered this new DCCAM statement of the upcoming civil party. In terms of the Rule 87.4 request, we consider the statement to be directly relevant to the case. It addresses, we haven't been able to read it in any detail, as I explained in the email, but from what we saw from a brief skim, it seems to be addressing indeed the topics that are at issue in the civil party's testimony and the reasons for which she is called. From what we can see, the information, certain information seems to be different, so that could be interesting as well, but we haven't, as I said, looked in any detail, so I can't comment any more in that regard. Obviously also, it's a prior written statement of the witness, of the civil party, my apologies, so in that sense we consider it to be important to have in any case as background information about the civil party. In terms of postponement, given the overlap in the material in that statement with the other material on the case file, we think it would make more logical sense that the civil party testify only after all of these statements are available to all of the parties and we can question her in one go about all of these things, especially if it's possible that there may be differences in what she said in different documents. I also outlined in my email, but I'm happy to go through that again, other factors that are relevant to us in this regard. And that is, obviously, we've just been notified of this document. We only have it in Khmer for the moment. It's 35 pages. We've just put it in for translation. We asked for it to be submitted back on the 29th of September, noting that ITU says that they can normally do 4 pages a day. We've yet to hear back. 29th of September would not be a very realistic deadline in any case, but we were hoping to get it back urgently so that the parties would have it upon resumption of hearings after the Chumben break. I understand that that language direction, Khmer to English, is outsourced, so perhaps it could be possible that it's faster. We don't know. In any case, we don't have confirmation yet from ITU about when they could have the statement back. We also understand that the Kyusampan team has also requested translation into French. Again, from what we understand, no confirmation as to when that translation could be delivered. Obviously, as I also mentioned, it happens today that our national co-lawyer is unable to be with us, and also our national legal consultant is unable to be with us, so they are unable to look at the document in detail and or to question the civil party about that document, or to discuss the contents of the document with our client in any substantial way. So our other understanding, as a final point, is just that given the time already, it would seem unlikely in any case that the civil party would complete her testimony today. And then obviously we're looking at a long recess. So it might make more sense if she were to testify after the break in any case, so that there isn't this long delay between the start and the end of her testimony. I think that's all I have for the moment, Judge.
Can I just ask you It was a bit quick, so I might have missed it. But did I understand you correctly? You have information from the translation unit that they would have the English translation by 29 of September?
No, my apologies, I was a bit quick. We asked for that just to try and have the statement back to the parties